Right, hello there. It's Charlie here, and today I am talking to you about hobbies because I have quite a lot of hobbies, and they're very expensive, to be honest. And I just wanted to talk about hobbies really because I like hobbies. Anyway, I been developing my hobbies a lot recently. I've got my music, which I love doing. And I've got some equipment to do that, and I've got my film making, my video making. There's stuff I want to buy for that. I'd love to get a Blackmagic camera, for instance, but they're like over £1,000. Um, I've got green screen, I've got blue screen, I've got reflectors, I've got different stuff, loads of different stuff. My film work and my music work, of course, well, I've got lots of different bits and bobs. You know, nothing that valuable really, but collectively it's quite a lot of stuff, you know, and sometimes I sell stuff to buy other stuff, sometimes I don't, and anyway, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is I've got a new hobby, which I've been wanting to do for a long time. I've always been interested in vintage photography, or I have for a number of years anyway, and I wanted to get into doing some vintage cine film. I have shot a couple of cine films, and I sent one off to be developed at huge expense. It cost like £60 with postage, I think, and it didn't come out. And I was like, oh. Anyway, since then I've been wanting to get into developing, and I mean I sold all my cameras, all my cine cameras. So I'm going to have to get a new camera. But I've been gathering stuff slowly over a period of time. I've been gathering bits and bobs up so that I can do developing. And the cheapest way to develop film is really through cathinol, a cathinol mixture, which is coffee and vitamin C, and you have to put something else in there as well. What is it? Yes, soda crystal, not crystal, soda powder, sort of like which you use for cleaning and stuff. And you do that, and you have to have a special tank, and you can develop it. So I've been wanting to get one of these special tanks for a long time, but they're like 150 quid sometimes. You know, quite expensive. So eventually, I found one which was a bit cheaper. I mean, it wasn't a lot cheaper. It's still quite expensive, but I just sold some stuff. I sold some music equipment, so I felt I justified in spending the money. And I got myself one of these Lomo tanks, which I have here. And it's made in Russia. I don't know if you can see that there. Made in Russia there, USSR. And they're actually Bakelite. I thought they were plastic, but they're actually Bakelite. And they're a tank basically which has a spiral inside, which you use to develop the long thread of cine film, because they're like, you know, quite long bits of film. And you don't want to cut it up really, because you might want to project it, or even just using a scanner could be a hassle. So yeah, I've got this developing tank. It's got some instructions in English actually, which I was quite pleased about. It's a lovely looking thing. Like I say, it's Bakelite, so it's like that, and it's got this spiral inside, which you like I say, which you can you have to thread it on, obviously in the dark, to then develop it. But once it's inside and threaded on, you can then take it out of the dark and obviously do the developing in the light. It's got a couple of tubes, you know, for the ins and outs of the liquids and stuff. But but like I say, this is what I'm trying to talk about hobbies, is they're very expensive things really, because I had to buy that, which was about £112 with postage, which is a lot of money, especially for someone like me who's got none really, basically. But then you know, you need other bits, and it all starts to add up. And I reckon the whole thing's probably going to cost about probably about £200 when I get some film developed, or even maybe 250 to just do this developing, which is a lot of money just to develop some film really. But I have got some other bits as well. I bought a dark bag, and I've ordered some stuff off the internet. I've ordered some vitamin C for the developing, and I've ordered some fixer, and a thermometer as well, because you have to keep at a certain temperature, about 20 degrees, to do it. Funny enough, I had some thermometers, but again, you can't keep everything. I put them in auction a few weeks back, and they're sitting in an auction house waiting to be sold with some other stuff. So you know, I can't go there and get it because of the lockdown and everything. So I figured, well, I'll just buy a new one. I need to get some coffee. I got some of the cleaning soda crystal things, the powder. Got some like that through the post. That was quite cheap. And I need to like I said, get some coffee. I need some films and I need a camera. I think that's about it. I'm set up. Well, I got some films in the post yesterday. I got a large job lot of 1960s unused 8.8 film, and it costs about 30 quid, and but there's loads of film there. I mean, it's about a quid a reel it cost me, you know, if you subtract postage off it, which is great because if they don't come out, it's not a big problem. I mean, you know, the reason I really went down the 8.8 route was because Super 8 is a lot more expensive. I mean, you know, buying a Super 8 film is about 40 quid a film new and 25 quid second hand. So I thought 8.8 would be better. And also with 8.8 you can do double exposure more easily. And that's something I'm really interested in doing to make, because I mean, I'm not really so much interested in, you know, maybe filming, you know, people or flowers or stuff like that, which can be really beautiful. What I'm into doing is sort of like more psychedelic shit, you know, sort of like filming, so maybe going in under the trees, and then something I was thinking of doing is getting a laser in some smoke machines and just like filming that with Super 8. But that's just too much. I can't do that. It's too expensive. But I might get a hand laser and maybe use one of those somehow. Just mess about, try and do different things, be experimentalist, you know, and see where it goes. Because I really like the scanning I've done, and I've done still a bit of film, you know, manipulation of like blank film, you know, just sort of trying to dirt it up and stuff, and it looks really good, you know, and it sells as well as stock footage. So I would hope that I could maybe sell some of this as stock footage. Oh yeah, another thing I had to buy was a splitter for the 8.8. Yeah, because when 8.8 16mm wide, and when you want to scan it or whatever, you need to be 8mm wide. So there's like a splitter which but I spent an offer in for that, and I got that at the price I offered, so that was good. I did originally put an offer in for the Lomo Tank. It was actually an Lomo Tank, that one, but I put an offer of 75 quid in for it. But I thought, you know what, for the sake of 30 quid, I'm just going to go for it, you know, because it was like I need to do it. I have to do this. I need to do film development. So there you are. That's what the danger of hobbies. So I'm probably 250 quid in, probably, by the time I get set up, and that's a quarter of £1,000. That's like a quarter of my monthly salary. I mean, I do make a bit of money on the side doing the vintage stuff, you know, selling comics and records and stuff. But it's a lot of money, you know, and I've got to pay the rent and pay my bills. So try not to develop hobbies, because it's just going to cost you the world. Just be boring. Say I'm not creative. I'm not creative, Charlie. I can't do anything. I just like watching TV. What's the point of doing that? You know, what's the point of doing that? Developing film, get someone else to do it for you. But no, to be honest though, it is fun. It is fun, and I'm actually shielding at the moment, so I can't go out really, except my exercise on a daily basis. I'm not working. I've got to keep myself entertained. I've been doing eBay, which is good because I make a bit of money doing that to pay for all this crap I've been buying. But in actual fact, I need other outdoings like this, you know, like making a film for no purpose whatsoever. You know, I'm doing this for myself more than for you. I'm just doing it because I want to do it, because I've got the green screen, I've got the lights, I've got the camera, I've got the mic, and here I am talking to you about hobbies. So yeah, that's about it really for tonight. I think I've probably done everything I need to do. Told you about my tank and how I'm going to do some developing. I'm bidding on a camera which finishes tomorrow, and I bid on a Super 8 camera today, and it was at 99p towards the end. And I bid like £8.35 or something. I knew it was worth a lot more than that, and it did. It went for about 26 quid, so I didn't get that. But this one tomorrow is not in very good condition, but it works. And what my intention to do with it is to get it and then I've got a 3D printing pen. I was going to fix it, like the cosmetically with the 3D fixing pen and make it look really cool, which is pointless, I know, but it's what I want to do, so I'm going to do it. Bye bye.